Hi, everybody. Diane at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. And this could be 3 years old. This could be in the month of February, the year 2021. It really doesn't matter. The real question is we all need support. We all need help. We all need each other. And as a intuitive coach, a motivational coach, a healer, I know that at times I need to reach out to somebody that's above me to help me move and grow and expand. And so it's okay to need help. It's okay to want help. It's okay to reach out. That's the key thing. It's okay to reach out and say, I need help moving forward. I would so much rather you do that than to stay stuck or to continue to move further and further and further back. Because what you're doing is when you're moving further and further back, everybody else is moving forward and you're getting more stuck. I've been doing energy work for over 30 years, over 18 certificates. And am I different? Am I a little unique? Absolutely. Am I going to push you? Yes, I am. Am I going to rub you the wrong way at times? Yes, I am. Because life does that. And how you show up and how you handle somebody like me in a session rubbing you a little different, a little wrong, and how you show up in those moments tell me everything about you. Because you're not walking around with these signs on you. I'm delicate today. Be nice to me. Don't push my buttons. Don't push my triggers. I can't handle anything today. And I know we have those moments, but how you show up in those moments tell me everything about you. And I tell a lot of my clients, I don't care how old they are, it's time to show up and grow up. Heal the past so it just doesn't congest who you are today. Be right with who you are and how you show up is important in your own life, along with being in and around people. So if and when you get triggered, do you mistreat others? Do you project your pain in your relationship, in your business, onto your children? And if you're doing any of that, you've got to stop. Nobody's responsible for your triggers or having a bad day or being lit up. Trust me. They don't know until you start snarling at them and using them as a emotional punching bag. I've seen that in relationships. I've seen that at work. And I've had some people, clients, try to do that to me. And I push back. I'm responsible for the moment that I'm in their presence. I'm not responsible for how they showed up, and they are not responsible for how I showed up. And I got to keep myself clean, or I can't ask for good. I got to be kind, or I can't ask the universe, your God, whatever belief system you have, to bless me if I'm hurting other people. And if I'm hurting, I got to take care of it. Now, I had a Zoom group call last week and I got triggered and I felt hurt. I felt wounded. I turned off my computer. I'm sorry, my camera. It was not her intent. It hit a trigger from 3, 4, 5 years old. I felt like I was reprimanded, and that just closed me down. But I have the tools to know that I cannot react to her because it was not her intent. That I've got to stay present and work through it and not just ignore it and or get bitchy, whiny, moany. to her or to anybody else for the rest of the day or the week. And so I had to sit in it, and it is uncomfortable. It was. I'll be 100% honest. But the more that I moved through it and realized that nobody is out to attack me, especially her. She didn't know that I had a wound still open I needed to look at. And so with her triggering me just by talking to people, not really directing it at me, but I took it that way, that I was able to heal and understand and move through some pretty dark areas that I still have. Any person that is alive has more healing, more work to do, more expansion. Because if everything is just phenomenal and there's no lessons, then we drop our earth body and we croak, we die. So you may think that somebody like even myself, people have said, oh, your life is perfect, it's amazing, I wish I could have your life. And it's like, no, I have those moments, but I've got the tools. And I know not to get overly angry at somebody that did nothing wrong to me. And that's the key thing. And if you're mean, rude, obnoxious, insulting, degrading in your relationship, in the family dynamics, at work, even on a softball, baseball team, that's your work that you have to do. It's nobody else's responsibility. And so what I'd like for you to do is to reach out and let's have a conversation. Let's start to understand where you are and where you want to be. And let's start to release that, because communication, the art of language, needs to stay open. And if you close down, shut down, slam yourself down, it's just going to get dirty. It's just going to get uglier. And you have an obligation to yourself and this gift called life to do the best that you can in this life. And if you want good karma, if you want good people around you, stop being the abuser. Stop being the victim. Stop justifying your poor behavior, because it's nobody else's responsibility other than the one in the mirror. And once you start to understand this and get it, and you take responsibility, it gets easier to go through each and every time. And then after a while, you're even going to feel so good after these moments of being triggered and walking through it. And can I help you? Absolutely. The real question is will you allow yourself to have that help, to have that support, or are you going to stay stuck? I've had a lot of people this last couple months get triggered, and they want to start blaming, and you can't, because you don't have this billboard hanging out behind you saying, oh, you can't say this or don't do that, or he or she's going to flare up and be one ugly, dirty, mean person, and or clam down and hide. What is it called? Ghosting. If you're an adult person, show up and learn how to be an adult, even when it's uncomfortable. And that's really how you want to handle life. It's really how adults show up. Anybody that's successful, anybody that likes themselves, love themselves, and enjoys life has done the work. I don't care if you're making a lot of money. If you're not happy, your money's not going to give that to you. And I want you to find a moment real quick, real soon, that you learn to handle your own emotional well-being, check your attitude, improve yourself, so that you don't hurt, tarnish, or ruin other people, because that ain't right and that ain't cool. And for all the ones that have triggered me, I get it. It's okay. It isn't your fault if you didn't know. But now that you know, I can hold you at a high state of accountability. And we're here to be happy. We're here to find love, first within ourselves and then in the outside world. And this is the tool, my friends, is to learn about your triggers. Take care of your nervous disorder, your anxiety, because I'm not responsible for your anxiety. You're not responsible for my anxiety. I'm going to take charge of that and not vomit onto you the pain that has been in my past that's showing up in the moment that we share. And once you free yourself of all that, it just gets better. And that's really what we're here for, is to be better and better each and every day. To realize that loving ourselves and nurturing ourselves just feels good and feels right. And then that we can offer and extend more love to somebody else, and that it will be clean and healthy and not damaging. So I'm going to ask you to show up and grow up. I know it takes tools and understanding how to move through it, and I can teach you the tools. I can get you to understand. And yeah, sometimes it can be uncomfortable until it's not uncomfortable. And then you'll love yourself so much more. You'll actually even, dig me for pushing you. So reach out. I am a safe person to reach out to. And I'm here to understand and listen and to help you shift and move forward. All the appointments are on Zoom. It's that easy, that simple. And I believe it's time for you to do it for yourself, for your future, and for people around you that don't deserve a mean you to continue to show up and ruin so many beautiful moments. Atma Namaste, which means the highest spirit in me says hello to the higher spirit in you, that we are equals. So thank you.